religious dogma when it makes you hate. So when the Lord thy Father of hosts brings you to the land upon the people that tells you to murder them and all that, don't get involved with stupid stuff like that, because it just make you have hatred in your heart for other people.
A Roman general was fighting the Barker Bay family, which you know as Hannibal, Hasdrubal, etc.
Where is your history?
So they had to burn books, reconstruct history.
After the Catholic monarchs took over the city of Granada, they began to destroy all evidence.
Sorry about that outside noise. I can't do anything about that. This is the Vatican destroying our history.
This was an astonishing act of ethnic cleansing. It is an incredible story, but one that has been systematically written out of history.
Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it?
Hasdrubal, etc. When they defeated him, he poisoned himself rather than give up, by the way. Anyway, when they defeated them, he put his name on the northwest coast of Kibalan, or Tamari, that's called Africa today. You understand? Not the continent. Near Tunis, Algiers, what you call Morocco, the kingdom. You understand? Kingdom is the
Elias Boudinot wrote a book called A Star in the West.
When they defeated him, he poisoned himself rather than give up, by the way. Anyway, when they defeated them, he put his name on the northwest coast of Kibalan, or Tamari.
Tamari, that's the name of Africa
that's
before.
Called Africa today.
This is what I want to show you. This is the land of the Moroccans. This is Spain. You can see how close this land touches. The Moroccan people left here and went into Spain and taught these white people, built all of this European nation here. They left Africa. This was all Africa. All of this stuff was all Africa. All of it was all considered to be a part of the holy allegiance of this land right here. They used to go all across this Mediterranean right here, all up into Spain, all up into Rome. All those places that the Europeans started building your cities at. The only reason you was able to build your city is because of these people in Morocco. These people right Morocco are the people that went into Spain, into Egypt, that you guys later claimed were the white Israelite. No, it was these people who went with their tunics and everything into the land of the Egyptians, because they knew themselves to be Egyptians. They was all one family. Not only did they go to the land of the Egyptians and build with the Egyptians, because they were all getting sunlight knowledge, they went up into Spain and built all the Europes and everything that you see in Spain today from sunlight knowledge, okay? Then after they left these north regions right here, they went all across these waters right here and set up all the systems that you guys know as Asia Minor and all those places like that to help the white guy establish all that shit, because we were the master builders and still are today, had we not been so deprived and so locked down and so treated like shit. This earth wouldn't be dying the way it is, because we're the ones with the true knowledge. We built everything about Europe that made you guys get enough energy to go around the world and murder everyone else. You got the knowledge from us. As you can see, all their places flourished and started when they were close to places where we already had civilizations and kingdoms at. So everything they know, they learned from us.
You understand? Not the continent. Near Tunis, Algiers, what you call Morocco, the kingdom. You understand? Kingdom is subordinate to empires. That area, just that part, was called Africanus. After Scipio, the god general.
Scipio Africanus is how the black people in Africa started becoming called Africa.
The great Moors.
For fighting the Moors.
They weren't totally defeated. That was that area. All right? Now you got all...
So you can know these Moors that he's talking about is the people who left Africa and came here to America and built all these learning centers that we see in the Americas. They had their knowledge because of their connection with the Egyptians. That's the reason I tell you guys that my spirit tells me that I was in the Americas as well as Africa. So I've traced myself to know myself to be an Egyptian family that was also connected with the Moroccans. That's the way I can see in my understanding of myself who I was. I knew myself to be Egyptian, but I knew the Moroccans, what we later called Moors, to be my family members that lived here in America, and I always came here, as well as to Morocco, all the time. I know that to be so, as well as going to India and Asia, we were people that had both capability as well as intergalactical flight capability. And so not only did we travel the earth with knowledge and energies capable of doing it, we go through the heavens as well.
So look at these, I'll give you different points of history so that you can look into them and see yourself and see the motives of how you got where you are.
You can see the connection of how close all this African stuff is to everything that's synonymous with Europe growing. They got the knowledge from the African.